Hey folks, how's it doing? It's James, the CTO of Convex, the open source reactive database for app developers, or perhaps rather the backend for AI apps. You see, at Convex, we believe in platforms for humans, but also for AIs, right? We believe that like the right building blocks can help people and LLMs build things they wouldn't have been able to otherwise without ballooning complexity. You've all seen LLMs do an amazing job of UI, but completely fail when it comes to integrating with a real backend, the thing that turns an app from a toy into a product. So Convex solves these problems. It's type safe, it's reactive by default, and it allows writing database transactions in procedural, testable TypeScript code that works really well with LLMs. LLMs love Convex. We recently published some benchmarks demonstrating empirically how much better LLMs do generating Convex code than on other backends, right? And we're partnering with existing AI coding tools right now to add native Convex support to their products. And also, very excitingly, we have some really awesome teams using Convex right now to build AI coding tools of their own. So a lot of the next generation of AI coding tools are getting built on Convex as we speak. So we're going to continue working very closely with our AI partners. But in the meantime, I think it's time to show you what we mean. Instead of just keep saying Convex is better at building apps, we should just make it easy for you to try that yourself. So I want to demonstrate Chef. It's the only AI builder that knows backend. I think Wayne will tap in the screen share for us. While we're waiting for this to come up, some background on Chef, the coding tool that we built at Convex. So we built this in a little over a week, which was an intense week, that's for sure, but an exciting week. And I think the fact that we could build it in a little over a week is a testament to how easy it is to build stuff on Convex. So much so that my co-founder Sujay was going to be co-streaming with me, and he's working on it right now. So let's take a look at Chef. So Chef, you can see the URL right now. It is technically live now. The only people that are able to use Chef right now, I think, are existing Convex users. So if you go and create an account on Convex or you already use Convex, you can go use Chef right now. Otherwise, in an hour or two, we'll make it open for everyone in the general public. So Chef, AI coding tool, you've seen AI coding tools before, right? But I think what's quite different about Chef is how core the concept of back-end development is to building applications. So we've got a few demo apps down here. I'm just going to pick one, build an Instagram clone. Let's see how it works. So this is a relatively long prompt. Build a shared photo stream app where you can drag and drop photos, stream tab, photos tab. And interestingly, we want this to be reactive. We want the app to update and show a live stream when people add photos to it. So let's see if it works. I don't know if it's going to work. Let's see. Certainly the code gen part's going to work, but this is pretty hot off the press. This is straight out of the oven. So right now, Chef has gone and created a schema in Convex with the tables that we want to use to represent this data. And now it's going and adding Convex functions that can do stuff on the server to store data and to query data out of the database. On the client side, we'll also see queries like this one here. Use query, which subscribe to. Oh, it's changing as we go. So I'll let the app cook, and then I'll start demonstrating something. We have an image stream component here. It has things like a mutation to like an image, or a query that lists all the images in the stream. Right? And you can see how small this function is, right? So the LLM's actually having a pretty easy time to write this because all it needs to do is subscribe to a query that returns all images, and then Convex will automatically reload the app whenever the image changes. So we're running some TypeScript checks. Let's see how it goes. I think the key parts of Chef, one I haven't even showed you yet. One, TypeScript type checking, right? This means we're actually going to make sure the app works because we know that if the types are correct, the app is largely correct in terms of interactivity. Secondly, is the database tab built right in here, right? This has tables like images, likes, users that you can query right from your CodeGen tool. Now, as of right now, Chef's not designed to be the entirety of the lifecycle of your application, right? We hope that you build an app in Chef and export it via the download code button here, and then you can dump it in your editor and use Cursor or Windsurf or whatever to keep developing your application. Because the idea with Chef is, yes, you can build cool demo apps. Yes, you can build a file sharing app, or you can build a Slack clone or any kind of interactive multiplayer applications. But the idea is you can build real long-term working scalable applications. All right, we have an app right now. Has auth built in. Should we see if it works? Let's see. So sign in anonymously, and we have my photos and my stream. And if we go to the database, there's no images uploaded yet. So let's do it. Let's try uploading an image and see if it works. I've got a few images here of team members who worked in this project. So let's go and drag Sujay in there. Oh, Chef's going to have to fix something here. Let's see how it goes. If it doesn't work, I've got an app I've already baked. And so we can go back and check that out. But yes, so we have built-in database, the automatic reactivity to live update the stream when new images show up. We have one-click deployment, which I'll show you soon, where you can actually deploy this application to production. We have built-in auth that you've already seen, file uploads, and background workers. So let's give it a shot now. Oh, we might switch to my pre-baked app if this doesn't work straight away. Chef's pretty warm, straight out of the oven. While we're waiting for that to load, I'll show you something I already built. So here's the exact photo app I ran a little while ago. Here's 3 images I've uploaded. Turns out on this account, I've added Sarah. I'm going to add a preview here. So here's a separate account. Cool. So in this separate account, I see all the photos in the global stream, but I don't have any photos personally. So I'm going to upload another photo of Tom. This will upload. Cool. I see Tom here. Everyone sees 2 photos of Tom. Now, I don't really want 2 photos. Actually, I want 2 photos of Tom. You might not want 2 photos of Tom. So you can go to your images here, directly in the database, delete the last uploaded photo, and because it's Convex, everything live updates. We've only got 1 photo of Tom and no photos here. So everything's live and interactive by default. We can click the deploy button, view site will give us this actually deployed app on reliablehair175.convex.app. Right? So you can try this out right now. We'll see how if Chef's working over here. You should jump in and try it yourself. And we have a few other prompts in here, like a collaborative chat app, etc. Anything that you can build that relies on a backend or sharing or storing data in a database is a great fit for Chef. Now, as of right now, you can go try it out, and I'd encourage you to try it out right now. But we also have a hackathon that I need to announce. So there's the Convex Chef Hackathon that's happening as of right now, I believe, or as of in an hour when this app is fully live. It runs from April 10th to the 24th. And it's your chance to build something really awesome using Convex Chef. So there's $5,000 in cash and Convex credits up for grabs for the top projects. I don't think the chain smokers are performing, but I'm not sure. No promises either way. And so we're looking forward to seeing what you cook. The URL will link somewhere for you. It's convex.link/topchef. Now, one last thing I'll say. If you build something cool on Chef, we'd love to see it. Right? So hit the share button. That'll create a shareable link. You can use this link then to go and share your project with someone else. and clone that existing app right into your Chef session, and then go along and make changes like you would in any coding app. So won't talk too much. I want you to go start building stuff. Go to chef.convex.dev, and I'd love to see what you cook up. Thanks, everyone.